notification bell to be notified every time I upload on YouTube. I love you guys so much. You're the best fans in the world. You guys are absolutely amazing. I do this every damn day of the week for every single one of you. And I'm gonna put Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly defending their tag team championships against two members of the Shield. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a good match. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. It's going to be a great match. It's going to be Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus two members of Undisputed Era, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a NXT TakeOver New Orleans as I mean. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be one match you're not going to miss. Will Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly be the two members of the Shield they couldn't be earlier in an actual 8-man tag team match?
The Lunatic Fringe! Sure, this guy's fit to be tied, but his resume speaks for itself.
Dean Ambrose is in the ring.
Here comes the Kingslayer! I think the look of confidence on the face of Seth Rollins says it all. He is ready. Rollins, one of the greatest of this generation. Here comes the Undisputed Era. The multifaceted mixed martial arts backgrounds of both Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish make them a threat to each and every tag team in WWE.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 442 pounds, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 397 pounds, they are the NXT Tag Team Champions, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era.
Get ready for some WWE magic.
Down they go.
Here we go, folks, as we kick off this tag team match.
I wonder if we'll see any underhanded tactics from Bobby Fish here tonight. Saxton, you're confusing underhanded
What a
tactics
kick.
with Bobby Fish's natural talent and rugged grit. Ooh! Vicious strike.
Took him out at the knee. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
What's this? Mention of Gooch Barber.
Absolutely planted.
Boom, what impact.
Big flying forearm. You can't mention Dean Ambrose without mentioning the Shield. Ambrose is 1/3 of that elite faction, and since then has become one of the most successful superstars in WWE.
Ooh, what impact.
Bulldog.
He's got the shoulders down. He's a long way from the 3 count, I can tell you that.
Gonna take more than that. Nailed it.
Earlier, Corey, you talked about Dean Ambrose's time in the Shield. During that period, he held the United States Championship for 351 days. After the group disbanded, Ambrose also became an Intercontinental Champion.
When the Shield split, each member blazed their own trail. But with Dean Ambrose, it's like we saw the lunatic fringe evolve in front of our eyes and open the Ambrose Asylum. He also became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
The champion into the cover! And there's the kick out.
That would have been a shocker.
When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment, they must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they have to try is doing create separation between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability to move and catch their breath.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation you spoke of so they have some space to gather themselves and time to make their way back to the corner.
You're absolutely right, Michael. What's the use of having a tag team partner if you're not able to get to them when you got to tag out of the match? Getting that separation is key in breaking any momentum your opponents could have, maybe the difference between a win and a loss.
Oh, look, a flying fish hook.
Wow, the crowd's on the edge of their...
We've got to cover. And he kicks out.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
He's going for it all. Look out!
Oh, that was a vicious shot.
No, he reverses it. Seth Rollins looking for the pin. And the kick out by Fish.
I
I think Bobby Fish's tenacity here is coming from his days training under Harley Race.
Stop pretending to...
Why do they end up on the announce table?
Look out, guys!
Well, that was your fault. Pretend to freaking, oh, I hit my partner. If you actually gotten...
Stuck on a leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring. In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women yet is so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
And it's Ambrose showing some agility.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish lass kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job. Shoulders on the mat. And it's Ambrose able to stop the count.
Oh, wow. Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Seth Rollins starting to look a bit weak now.
The exhaustion's kicking in.
If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
A very crucial part of the match for him here. He simply cannot let his opponent gain too much momentum.
Oh, look, Bobby Fish is in position.
Uh-oh.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duo...
Nasty impact.
I don't like Ambrose's chances here at all.
Shoulders on the mat. True testament to grit.
Well, Dean Ambrose is the Iron Man after all, so it's going to take more than that to beat him.
Incredible striking counter.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Penny predicament.
Barely at 2.5. Even now, Dean Ambrose refuses to concede anything. What a warrior. This might be it. Oh, my.
Going for the cover. A kick out, and he almost had him.
Well, Dean Ambrose is the Iron Man after all, so it's going to take more than that to beat him. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo. Here's the pin, title on the line! Here we go! Oh boy, he is rolling. What are we gonna see here?
Hung up on neck breaker. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title to the resume and enjoyed the record.
1638.
12, 30, 40, 50.
Should have been the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater...
Setting it up. Oh, brain buster.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
There's a big reversal by Seth Rollins.
How?
I'm trying to hit something best if you would actually let me.
Here he goes. Beautiful technique.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of the match, guys.
Dean Ambrose has been eliminated.
He wants no part of the outside. Oh, harsh impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling. You gotta believe this one's over.
Pardon me.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Seth Rollins finding himself in some big trouble.
Unless this thing turns around here, this tag team match is all over.
Unless he has no interest in walking away with the winner's end of the purse, he needs to make a tag immediately.
Oh, what impact!
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here.
But it's going to take a lot more than that to stop him here tonight.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
Well, he had to expect
He's not going to go quietly.
no superstar worth his salt ever does.
When this guy's on, look out.
O'Reilly just barely getting out of the way.
Going all the way up.
Look at this. Over the last few years, the tag team scene in WWE is hotter than it's ever been. One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston are two-time tag team.
Setting it up. Brain buster.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
And if you thought the first one was brutal,
Kyle O'Reilly setting it up. Rollins fans have plenty to worry about here. The champion into the cover.
And he manages to get the shoulder up. Barely. Oh. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
That referee got in the fucking way again.
Incoming.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe, the champion into the cover.
Seth Rollins has been
What a tag
eliminated.
team
Get some
display.
shots. We gotta go in 15 minutes.
I know, I'm just getting this
That
done.
match deserves another look. Here we go.
these superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. These superstars gave as good as they got, and these fans got their money's worth from the opening bell. I'm not easily impressed, but that was one of the most entertaining matches I've had the pleasure to see in a while.
Here are your winners, and still NXT Tag Team Champions, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era.
A very impressive victory.
I knew these two were a great team. I just didn't know how great. Wow, they really impressed me out here.
These teams really put it all out on the line in this tag title match. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.